Well, we want to switch gears here to your morning forecast. It is Father's Day, so we take this live look over Mount Clemens. A lot of people planning on being outside, enjoying the day with their families. Here now is meteorologist Hallie Vogel with what we can expect.
All right, you can see the flag moving a little bit, so we want the air to move when the temperatures start to warm up. But with that said, we do have an air quality alert that has been issued today. So that covers just about all of us here in Metro Detroit. So just remember that you're spending time outdoors, and if you do have any breathing or respiratory issues, we always advise you to just kind of avoid a lot of strenuous activity on days like this. An excessive heat watch for everyone covering most of lower Michigan. We're looking at that Monday through Friday, so certainly here in Metro Detroit. And we definitely stress the fact that you need to take those breaks and stay hydrated here in the coming days, because it's day after day that we're seeing this high heat. Occasional storm chances each day as well. So 62 degrees currently, and we do have a dew point at 53 degrees on the lower side. Comfortable day today still, even with those rising temperatures. 62 degrees in Pontiac, also in Howe. We're at 65 degrees in Mount Clemens, and beautiful sunshine in Lapeer and Port Sanilac, also Port Huron, all at 61. We look to the north of us, and you can see a few showers showing up toward Traverse City, certainly back to the west over Wisconsin. Stormy weather, even a slight risk for severe weather centered around Minneapolis into the northern portions of Wisconsin. Certainly going to miss out on that. Now here at home, we'll welcome that south breeze. It'll bring in the warmer air, but at least again, the air kind of moving with winds about 10 to 15 and gusts up to 20 at times, so close to that as we get into the afternoon hours. Certainly not overly windy by any means. We look at our dew point, so that measures the moisture in the atmosphere. The higher the number is, the likely more uncomfortable you feel, but the more moisture we have to work with. So relatively dry in the 50s. Once we start getting into the 60s, you're starting to feel it. Anything higher than that, and it feels almost tropical. We're seeing those low 60s for dew points in the morning tomorrow, and look at that. It takes off to near 70 by the afternoon. So with this type of atmosphere, the heat, the humidity, it doesn't take a whole lot to spark a shower or storm, and we will have these quick impulses that'll move across the region here in the coming days. And with the peak heating of the day, we're likely going to see an occasional shower or storm. Now temperatures in the 80s today. One thing we'll notice too, we're not getting much relief in our overnight lows. 70s for overnight lows in the coming days, and then we're back into the 90s for highs tomorrow. So our hour by hour forecast shows things quiet today. If you are going to be celebrating Father's Day outdoors, showers and storms stay to the north. There is a warm front that'll pull northward. That's what's going to help our temperatures boost into the 90s. This particular forecast model is showing at least some activity along that warm front as we head into the overnight and tomorrow morning. We'll keep an eye on that. It looks like, again, a fairly quick impulse. And then we get to what we call peak heating of the day, 2, 3 o'clock thereafter into the evening, and a few spots of showers and storms showing up. And any storm could produce some very heavy rainfall. That's what we'll look at, of course, with the high humidity. We get into Tuesday afternoon. We're looking at the same setup, so there's very little change day to day. We're going to adjust the temperature a little bit. You can see each day, but each day we run the risk for at least an isolated shower or storm. A little better chance on Tuesday overall with the system coming through, but we will be flirting with some record highs as well. So we'll keep you updated on that, but 90s continue Monday into next weekend.
All right, Hallie, thank you. Well, our Grant Me Hope Child